everyone, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sophia if you are new. Today's video is going to be all about the brand new Tutti Frutti collection by Too Faced on the Do You foundation. I'm going to make this video a wear test. Now, where I am right now, it is Sunday and it's just under 12:30. It's about 12:23 right now. I'm going to be wearing this probably all the rest of the day and then into work, so you will be able to see how it holds up at work, and I'm not going to be doing any touch-ups or anything like that. I'm super excited. Now, the reason why I only picked up the foundation from this collection was I was watching other collection reviews on people who received it in PR, and the majority of people said they didn't really like the eyeshadow palette, which was one thing I was more drawn to, but since that didn't have the best reviews, I didn't pick it up. Also, I wanted to pick up one of their like blush duos. However, when I went to Ulta, I bought the Anastasia blush trio, and I didn't want to buy another blush because that's just too much blush for one haul. And then anything else in the collection just didn't really wow me. So this thing was the main thing that I wanted from this collection. I'm really excited to try this foundation and see how it wears. If you're new to my channel, please make sure you give this video a huge thumbs up and subscribe. Don't forget to leave me your guys' comments down below in the comment area. And also, my hair is just slicked back in a bun because I'm going on like 4-5 day hair and I don't want to wear it down because it's super hot where I live. And yeah, that's just that story. So let's just go. When I went to Ulta, I got this huge bag. I don't know why. I only got 3 things, but when you made a $40 Too Faced order, which I did because I also bought another product from Too Faced, which I'm going to use in this video, they also gave you this like super cute Tutti Frutti tote. This is what the tote looks like. It's like a beach bag, and I think this is the tote that I've been seeing them send out the PR in, so that's really cool. Let's see. Yeah, it just looks like this. It's really cute. It says Tutti Frutti. Yeah, so I got this tote. And then, the main reason why I went to Ulta was for the Too Faced Hangover RX primer. I haven't had this primer in a while in my collection because it is a more expensive primer, but it was on sale for 50% off, so I think it was like $17, which is a really good deal, so I went ahead and bought it. Like I said, I also picked up the blush trio in Peachy Love because I do have 2 other of her trios that I found at TJ Maxx for like $8 each, and I really like them, so I went ahead and just bought that one. And then they also gave me this happy birthday thing. It's a lip mask and a lip oil, so that's cool. But the main thing is this. This is what the packaging of it looks like. I don't know why it's not really picking it up on camera, but I got the shade Snow. This is the second to lightest one, I believe. The first lightest one they didn't have in stock, so that's why I went with the shade Snow. Looking down here at the Too Faced website, and I went to click find your shade since I said they were sold out of the lightest shade, which usually I'm the lightest shade in foundations, but I went down on it, and actually for fair, the only one that is saying is gonna match me with rosy undertones is Snow, so that's actually good. This is what the packaging of the Tutti Frutti foundation looks like on the outside. It is just a really nice plastic bottle with a gold cap, and then when you take the cap off, you are left with a really cute pink pump. I really like how this foundation has a pump. I love pump foundations. I feel like they're really easy. Also, I love foundations that come in this packaging because when you're traveling, you don't have to worry about the glass shattering and breaking all over in your makeup bag. You know that your foundation is safe. So the first thing I like to do is I like to shake the product just to kind of, you know, get it mixed up since it was in production and traveling and sitting on shelves. Also, this foundation says it is a long wearing foundation with a dewy finish. It's hydrating and it is also brightening. I've been loving more of like a dewy brightening foundation lately. I've been kind of over the matte phase, but I will prime like my T-zone with a matte primer, which you guys will see. I just want to read this to you guys a little bit. It says, our inspiration, Tutti Frutti is the playful modern collection inspired by the luscious sparkling colors of real fruit. It It's impossible not to be the life of the party with these pops of color infused with yummy scents and party-ready sparkle. Whether you're looking for a badass, juicy color when you are feeling oh so sexy, or fresh, fun sparkle that keeps you looking sweet, this collection turns any moment into a celebration. It says how to use it. It says apply with fingertips or sponge. Now that is key to me because I wanted to do half my face with a brush, the other half with a sponge, but they say use a sponge, so I'm just gonna use a sponge on my entire face. Frog in my throat. I'm just gonna use a sponge on my entire face because that's what they recommend. It says start in the center of the face, working out towards your hairline, then sweep in a downward motion, blending into the jawline. I'm just gonna put on foundation like how I usually do. It says to build the coverage, buff in a second layer using a kabuki brush. So first they say sponge and then brush if you want. I'm gonna go ahead and actually first start with a primer. Now, this collection didn't launch a primer, but to keep with the Too Faced theme, I'm gonna be using this Hangover RX primer. This is the Replenishing Face Primer infused with coconuts. This primer is so good. I remember just loving this primer. I will say also, just so you guys are aware, my morning skincare is on, obviously. All I have on is SPF and the Drunk Elephant Hydra B moisturizer, and also the Drunk Elephant Vitamin C Firma. So I'm gonna go ahead and just shake this bottle up a little bit too, and go ahead and just pump it on to the back of my fingertips. About that much primer should be good. And then I'm just gonna work it in. I forgot how good this primer smells. I haven't used this primer in so long. It smells amazing. That I am taking one and putting it in my T-zone. The one that I'm using for that is this Tatcha, the Silk Canvas Primer. I love this primer because it doesn't feel thick and heavy on your skin. It just looks very nice and very skin-like. You really just need a very, very small amount of it, and I like to apply it with a brush, and then I like to take my fingertips and just pat it in and blend it in. Like I said, I just use this in my T-zone because this is where I get oily. I feel like I don't need it anywhere else on my skin. So now for the foundation part of the video, I am going to zoom you guys in just so you can really see my skin and how it looks. I fully zoomed you guys in. I just wanted to get you fully zoomed in so you can really see. I'm going to go ahead and take this foundation. I'm just going to apply it probably just to the back of my hand. I'm not sure how much I'm going to need, so let's see. It's not really coming out like evenly. The heck? Okay. Alright, I did about a pump and a half of it. Now, right off the bat, you guys can see it's not running or anything. It's just staying there. So that's kind of interesting, especially because it's supposed to be a more dewy foundation. But I'm going to go ahead, just tap out some with my beauty blender and then take it onto the skin. This smells so good. Oh my god, it smells amazing. It smells like, oh, it just smells good. I'm gonna just do half of my face first so you guys are able to see the coverage difference. This side has the foundation and this side doesn't. It is a really pretty natural finish. It doesn't feel cakey and it doesn't really feel like anything's on the skin. I do like it. I'm gonna go ahead and do this side and then I'm gonna see if we can blend it up, and not blend it up, but build it up. That's weird. So that was weird. Okay, I'm gonna add more because the amount that I first pumped wasn't enough. So this is what the foundation looks like on both sides. I do think it looks really pretty. It's just a very natural foundation. Like, it doesn't look like foundation. It doesn't look cakey and thick. It doesn't feel heavy. This is like a really good everyday go-to foundation that feels hydrating and nice on the skin, as opposed to like a Huda Beauty Faux Filter foundation that you know is foundation and you feel it thick and heavy. This is the complete opposite, which I actually have been enjoying these foundations more. I mean, based on my recent pickups that I've shared with you guys, like the BECCA one and the Benefit one in there that I have, those two are or have been my go-tos, so I really do like the way this looks. Now I'm going to go ahead and try to use a duo fiber to build the coverage like they suggested. So I'm just putting it in places where I feel like maybe if I did want to go that route and add extra coverage, I would be able to. Also, this shade is actually like a perfect match. I really like this shade. And again, the shade is in Snow. This is also the shade that I have in my Born This Way. So yeah, so here you guys can see on this cheek, I just took a tiny bit of what was left over, pressed it into the skin, as opposed to this cheek, where here it looks like you can kind of see some redness and stuff poking through, but here it looks more contained and controlled. I hope it's pulling that up on camera, because in person I can tell a difference. So it does build nice. I am going to take just a little bit more of this foundation, just a tiny bit, like literally just a tiny bit, and I'm just gonna do the same exact thing. Just take it onto this cheek and just stipple and blend it away. And I also like to just take it in this T-zone area. Alright, and then Beauty Blender around the nose. The foundation looks like, as you guys can see, I think it looks really pretty and really natural and dewy and glowy, which I love those kinds of foundations. So I really like how this looks so far. I'm going to go ahead and just do all my other makeup off camera. That way this video isn't going to be super drawn out and long, but the next time you see me, I will have a full face of makeup on. I'm back. This is what the foundation looks like completely done and set, and with other makeup on top of it, all over it. I think it looks really nice. It looks very pretty and natural and dewy and glowy. It does have like that luminosity to the skin as well. I am noticing though on my nose, I'm gonna get closer here so you guys can see. On my nose you can see it creasing, and here you can really see it creasing. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that because that's really annoying. But I'm gonna tap it out with just a damp sponge. That's like really annoying. I hate creasing in the nose when foundations do that. Especially when you have foundations that don't do that and then you use one that does do that. You're just like, why do you gotta do that to me? But yeah, it is creasing there. I don't know why. The more I'm touching it, the worse it's making. Also around this area, my lips and stuff, I can see like my pores coming through. So I gotta keep an eye on that too. But the rest of the face, as far as how it looks, I think it looks absolutely beautiful. That is just the one area I gotta watch out for. Like I said, it is around 1 o'clock now, so I'm gonna go ahead and wear this the rest of the day, and I will do a check-in probably around 5 o'clock, and then tonight when I get home, so you guys are able to see it. But yeah, so far this is what the foundation looks like. Let me know your guys' thoughts on what you think, and then we'll finish out tonight. So the next time you guys see me, like I said, it'll probably be around 5. Hello guys, so I decided to close out this video on my vlog camera, or the camera I take all my pictures with, the camera I used to film with. And I'm doing that for one reason, because behind me you guys are looking at my usual like setup. However, you already saw what the foundation looked like under studio lights and everything, so I want to show you what it looks like under natural lighting. Sorry if I keep looking up at the screen. I'm not used to filming on this camera at all, but I'm gonna go ahead. This is what it looks like in natural lighting. It looks so pretty. Like, I love the way this looks. I'm gonna actually grab a mirror so I can see just a little closer and better. Yeah, let me get a brush too, actually, just to sweep away, because some of my mascara came off actually. So this is what it looks like. It looks good. I'm gonna zoom you guys in too, because I'm still like experiencing that with the nose area. You guys can probably see it better. Oh, also, I just took off my lipstick. That's why it's like that, and because I was eating an oil and vinegar salad, so that's why it looks like that. But you guys can see what I'm talking about right there. Really good about it breaking up on my nose. And same here. Yeah, you can really see it. I don't know why it's doing that. So I don't know why it's doing that. It's really bizarre. I'm like kind of frustrated by it, honestly. I'm gonna go ahead and try to like buff that. I don't know if it was because of the powder I used. I used the Heated Beauty one, the Pound Cake one. I don't know if it just the foundation doesn't like that powder I used, but other than that, it is looking really good. Since last time I saw you guys at about 1, it's now like closer to 5-ish. It's held up really nice. Granted, I haven't like been lifting weights or running a marathon, you know. It's just Sunday, so I'm just chilling at my house, but I have been like cleaning, doing stuff around the house, making lunch for me and for my boyfriend. So like just like little household things. But other than that, I think it looks really nice. So far the check-in is good. Also, I don't think I mentioned it in the beginning of the video, but I do have combination oily skin, but I do like more of like a natural radiant dewy foundation. So that is it for this check-in. I will see you guys at the end of the night after work when I am all tired and haggard. But I do want to check in because usually if a foundation and like my makeup base can hold up through work, I know it's a keeper. I know it's a keeper because there have been a few that haven't recently. Like for instance, this YSL one did not hold up at work, so I don't use this at all for work anymore. I just stick to ones that I've tried that I know work. So that is everything for the check-in. I will see you guys later tonight. Okay guys, so this is the final check-in for the Tutti Frutti foundation. I did like go back to my regular filming camera and setup, and I turned down the ISO just a little bit so you can really see the detail. That's why it might look a little bit darker than usual. So I'm just gonna zoom in my actual like mirror so I can really see everything. Where I said I was having problems earlier with the creasing in my nose, I still have those problems, and I'll zoom in. Also, like around my mouth area, like my upper lip and on my chin, I'm also seeing like it coming off, and then also in my smile lines you can also see it coming off. I'm gonna get just a little closer so you guys are able to fully see. Right in there, and then like this whole area. But I mean, other than that, it looks really, really pretty and it looks really good. Now, I was at work for about 5 until now, and it's 10:30, so 5.5 hours. Plus I was wearing this earlier in the day around 1. I applied it around 12:30 actually. So I've been wearing it for what? Like 6.5, 7 hours, and it still looks pretty good, except just right in this area, which is pretty typical for foundations and for me. I usually see the most breakage around here, and like I said, other than that, everything else looks really, really good. I actually really like the finish of it. I like how it's not so matte that it makes me look dry, but I also like how it's not extremely dewy where it makes me look like I'm oily. I have some foundations that are more on a dewy side but make you look like you're just oily, plain and simple, just oily. Yeah, I like this foundation. I think it's pretty good. If you want to try it, I will leave it linked down below in the description bar so you guys can go ahead and buy it. I would not recommend this product if you do have oily skin because I think it won't be right for you. I would probably try their Matte Peach Perfect one or their Too Faced Born This Way one. That one is definitely one of my favorites, but if you have combination skin or dry skin, then I think you're really gonna like this one. I also really like the packaging on it. Like I said, it's great for traveling, and I think it's a winner. I like it. I'm gonna like keep playing around with it and seeing if I can make those creases stop by maybe using a different setting powder and stuff. So I will keep you guys updated, of course. Thank you so much for watching this video. Like always, give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Leave me your thoughts down below and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.